Hi boys and girls, we're back again today to work in our Iready workbook. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to get out your workbook. And when you get out your workbook, we left off yesterday finishing up our lesson. Let me find the page here in my book. We did yesterday unfamiliar words. And we talked about the firefighters and how to find the meaning of words. Then we went over to take a flight on a jumbo jet, where we underlined different meanings in the passage. We circled words. We talked about what they meant. We talked about baggage down here with a friend. And today I'm going to have you open up to The Amazing Rescue. That is page 164. So if you need to pause the video while you find page 164, go ahead. The Amazing Rescue by Rebecca Cohen. On August 5th, 2010, a mine in the country of Chile caved in. 33 men were trapped inside. They were deep below the Earth's surface. Finding a way to rescue the workers took a long time. The men were trapped for 69 days. The men say that working together saved them. They voted on all the important decisions. They also took turns doing different tasks. On one day, a miner might be in charge of looking for a way out. On another day, he might keep the underground area clean. They also worked together to make their food last as long as they could. Many people asked how the men stayed so cheerful during their time underground. They took turns keeping each other's spirits up. If they hadn't worked together, the men might have lost hope. But the 33 miners from Chile supported each other to the end. On October 13th, 2010, they were saved at last. If you look at close reader habits down here at the bottom, what made this rescue amazing? Underline the clues from the passage that tell why it's amazing. So I want you to pause. With a highlighter or a pencil, underline what made this rescue amazing. And I'll hold up my book for you. To see what we underlined as important. And again, if I'm going too fast, you can always stop and pause the video. On page 165, they were deep below the Earth's surface. What is the meaning of the word Earth's surface in this sentence? A, body of water. B, highest point. C, deep tunnel. D, outside part. If you look next to that little character up here, he says, if I don't know a word, I look for clues in the words around it. This helps me figure out what the word means. Earth's surface would mean D, the outside part. In paragraph 2, what is the meaning of the word tasks? A, rest. B, jobs. C, turns. D, days. Tasks. And you can go back to the passage in paragraph 2. Find the word tasks. It's B, jobs. Talk. Talk with a partner about how the men supported each other. Use clues from the passage in your discussion. So stop and take a minute with your class or with somebody at home and talk about what did the men do that supported one another? Supporting meaning how did they help one another? We look back in the passage. How did the miners make important decisions? What do you think? If we go back in the passage over here and I ask you that question, how did they make important decisions. Look in paragraph 2. Can you find that information? The second sentence here tells me they voted, just like we did on election day. Everybody voted and had their chance to say what they felt. What do you think the main purpose of this article is? The Amazing Rescue. Why do you think the author wrote this? I think the author wrote this to inform readers about things that are important, and it tells us all about that rescue in Chile, which is something maybe you might want to research on Google later today. Why was this such an amazing rescue? And we have this word here, amazing. What made it amazing? Again, you can pause. But I think one of the things that made it so amazing, that when I read it, was that everybody survived. They were in a very dangerous situation, and they all lived, and they all worked together. You can complete the next 2 pages with your teacher. Taking flight on a jumbo jet. What are 2 clues from the article that help you know the meaning of the word attendance? So you can go back to that passage and fill this page out. And over here, the Amazing Rescue. In paragraph 3, the author says that 33 miners from Chile supported each other to the end. Write a sentence from the article that gives a clue about the meaning of the word supported and what supported means. Is there a time where you've ever felt supported by something or somebody supported you? So you can go ahead and stop the video and work on this and share with your class or with somebody at home.